Mauritius France, January 15, 2024. Heavy flooding hit Mauritius on Monday, January 15, as a tropical cyclone closed in on the Indian Ocean island nation after battering the French overseas territory of Reunion. Images posted on social media showed numerous cars in the capital Port-Lui submerged under a brown deluge of floodwater are piled up on the streets as torrential rain slashed the city.
Total gridlock.
C'est à la sortie du bureau de la Somme.
The authorities in Mauritius have warned that Cyclone Belal, which has already led to one lost life in Reunion, posed a threat to the remote Paradise Island. Around a quarter of households on the island had no electricity, and thousands were without running water on Monday, and more than 600 people have been temporarily displaced.
On peut plus, c'est important. Ouais, ça met le test sur le pied là-bas, pas beaucoup de loin là.
Les enfants, Michel, la bonne femme.
Officials on the island say the storm will pass to the south on Tuesday. A cyclone warning level 3 out of 4 is in place. Authorities have warned people not to go outside as the cyclone brought torrential rain and winds gusting up to 250 km per hour or 155 mph. It said that at 4 p.m., Belal was about 130 kilometers or 80 miles west-southwest of Reюньон, which lies on the southwest of the island, and was moving east-southeast at a speed of about 14 kilometers an hour. On this trajectory, Belal is dangerously approaching Mauritius and it represents a threat of Mauritius, MMS said. Sheets of metal clattering in the howling wind can be heard in the deserted streets of the capital Port-Louis. People further south on the island are dealing with the worst of the weather. The nation has been under curfew since 20 local time or 16 GMT, and it will last until noon on Tuesday. By 16:30 local time, the country's international airport was shut, along with government offices, banks and other firms, and the staff were sent home in advance of expected torrential rain, the AFP news agency reports. The storm had already brought heavy downpours. Posts on social media show vehicles being submerged or washed away in Port-Louis. Some of the water has now receded, revealing numerous damaged cars. An Agence France Presse or AFP correspondent said rains has caused havoc in Port-Louis and other areas including Saint-Jean to the south of the capital. The Education Ministry said schools and other academic institutions would remain closed on Tuesday.
Aujourd'hui, là, faites attention, gros inondation. Attention, le peu batteur, le peu prend compte. Cherchez bonne route.
Ahead of the cyclone passing to the south of the island, the UK Foreign Office advised tourists to follow official guidance, which includes staying indoors. Earlier, the authorities in Reюnьon had raised the storm alert level to violet, the highest level as the cyclone approached the island. That alert level banned even police and rescuers from leaving shelter. The level was later dropped to red, allowing the authorities to offer aid to those affected. Despite the dire warning, Reюnьon appears to have been spared the worst of the cyclone as the eye of the storm passed to the north. Jerome Philippini, the region's prefect, said it had not had the cataclysmic character. It had not had the cataclysmic character initially feared. Mauritius, a country of almost 1.3 million people, is a magnet for tourists attracted to its stunning white beaches and crystal clear waters. About a dozen storms or cyclones occur each year in the southwest Indian Ocean during the November to April season. In February last year, Mauritius was slashed by heavy rains and high winds from Cyclone Freddy, which caused a wave of death and destruction in southeastern Africa, including Malawi, Mozambique, and Madagascar.